Like the title says, these upgrades improve my PS5. What are we talking about? An SSD, Samsung 980, 1TB to be exact. We're going to be installing that as well as getting some games transferred over. This particular SSD is compatible with the PS5. The baseline requirements is that you have to have an NVMe M.2 SSD that's at least 5200 megabytes read and write. This one is a really good one. Optimally 700 megabytes. And of course, let me know if you need a list of other drives that are compatible. This one happened to be on sale, so I decided to grab it. It's a really good one. It comes in first place in a few tests that I've seen. With it being on sale for about 140 bucks, 1TB, I went ahead and picked it up. This SSD does not feature a heatsink. That is another requirement to the PS5. When installing your SSD, it needs to be within a heatsink. The heatsink pretty much goes around the SSD and draws heat from the device to make sure it stays, you know, at ideal temperatures, doesn't overheat. Sony, instead of including one with the PS5, wants you to go ahead and install one. Some SSDs come with a heatsink already installed when you purchase them. This particular one, the Samsung 980 Pro, does not. So I just picked up a cheap one. It actually wasn't cheap. It was on sale. It was about 20 bucks, but I think it was on sale for $10. So it turned out to be cheap. Shout out Wario64. Follow him on Twitter if you're looking to pick up a PS5 or just get, you know, insights on really good tech deals, games, all that good stuff. Without any more delay, the rest of the video is just going to be me pretty much installing and transferring like I mentioned. Now there are dimensions that Sony specifies for the heatsink. I don't know them. I just got what was linked, an aluminum casing that surrounds your SSD and draws heat from it. Thermal pads that go on both sides. All right, we gotta pop open the SSD. Make sure you touch something like metal. Make sure you don't have any static electricity on you when you touch your SSD. I'm actually going to put on some slides. Make sure I don't have static from the carpet. Again, the thermal pads just help the heatsink be more conducive. Thermal pads pull heat from the device. Finished product: Samsung 980 SSD NVMe M.2 SSD, ready to go. Also, shout out to today's sponsor, me. Yeah, subscribe for more content. My mission is to entertain, inform, inspire, and motivate, done through a wide range of content formats. Love YouTube, about to get my creative expression off. Through that, I plan to bring you dope content. So yeah, hit that subscribe button for more and turn on post notifications. Appreciate you. All right, yeah, we're about to get into it. I got my handy dandy iFixit toolkit. And if y'all want the links to what I'm using, comment down below. I'll be happy to add it to the description if I haven't done so already. I got you. But first things first, gotta take the stand off. This will be real, I don't 100% know how to open this joint. I just seen people do it, so I'm gonna go for it. Let's send it. Let's go. Alright, it ain't work. I had to look it up. Please remove. This is where the SSD will be going. We will be removing this screw, and then it goes in here. And so yeah, once you unscrew it, this screw right here, you're going to want to also take out, depending on what type of drive you have, the form factor of it. Once you unscrew this and put in the SSD with the heatsink, you'll be screwing this screw in the back of the heatsink to secure it within your PS5 to make sure it don't, you know, rattle around or nothing like that. This notch on the SSD lines up with one on the PS5, so it's pretty easy to put in. just snaps into place real easy. Once you do that, I'm gonna go ahead, put that screw I showed you in to make sure we're secure. This is what it looks like once you've inserted the expandable SSD. I failed to mention there's a washer. Don't forget to use your washer. Now we throw the plate back on. SSD cover is back. All right, so we got a successful installation. When we first hop on, we should see this screen. You're going to have to format the SSD. This is probably going to only be an issue if you were using the SSD prior to installing it into your PS5. But if it's a fresh SSD, there's nothing. Go ahead, hit format. Even though the Samsung 980 is, marketed at 7,000 megabits per second, for some reason the PS5 is reading 5,500, which is above the requirement. Need it, so you're good. It could be a PS5 software thing, whatever. But the 980 does test higher than that on PC. Hey, there it is, Samsung SSD 980 Pro, 1 terabyte, all and ready to go. I love storage. I'm a data hoarder. You should see my phone. I love being able to store my data personally. The cloud's cool, but I like having access and control over it. All right, so I went ahead and transferred over a few games. I also transferred over Elden. I feel like that'd be a good game to actually test, the speed of launch and see how that goes from launch to actual, play. Not too bad, not too bad. That was pretty fast. That was definitely pretty fast. As you can see, I'm about to fight, I think, Roderick. But yeah, that was pretty fast. I like it. All right, yeah, if you want to see some more PS5 upgrades, check out this video on how I upgraded the grip to my PS5 controller. And if you want to know more about the content I make, hey, subscribe.